Assalamualaikum. This is Rufkar Behan, PhD scholar, University of Karachi, and Deputy Director, DATIC Karachi. My topic is a case study of the administrative practices in public teacher training institutions affiliated with the University of Karachi, Pakistan. Some studies reveals as like Mr. Qureshi and Kulsum 2022 stated that teacher training institutions act as essential pillar in the educational system. The management and functioning of Pakistani teacher training institutes and governed by various organizational structures, rules, and process known as administrative practices. These procedures are designed to guarantee efficient management, efficient operation, and the accomplishment of the institution's objectives. Purpose of the study. The purpose of the study is to investigate the administrative procedures used by the University of Karachi affiliated teacher training institutes, particularly those run by public sector administrations. The purpose of the research is to look into the particular circumstances, difficulties, and procedures surrounding the management of these institutions. In order to understand effective administrative strategies, guide to development of policies, and improve all overall quality of teacher training institutions programs, the study looks at the administrative practices within this particular geogra- geographic and institutional context. The statement of the problem: public teacher training institutions, colleges, Pakistani connected with the University of Karachi suffer many real world problems and difficulties with administrative practices. These difficulties may affect how well these institutions are managed and run. Awan et al. 2022. Public teacher training schools or colleges frequently experience resource shortages, including insufficient money, proper facilities, and a lack of skilled staff, to name just one of the widespread problems. The execution of administrative practices such as delivering appropriate student support services, maintaining the buildings, and giving faculty members chance to professional development can be hampered by a lack of resources. This study studied by Asad et al. 2022. Sometimes the various theoretical gaps might be found while analyzing the administrative practices at public teacher training institutions. These gaps point to place where the current management theories have not been fully applied or new theoretical visits could deepen comprehension and direct administrative procedures. This study has been done by Shahzada et al. 2022. Sometime another study, Asad et al. 2022 says that human relation human relationship theory is not often used to public in public institutions that train teachers investigating ideas like cooperation, participative decision making, and employee involvement may help create a more encouraging and supportive work environment, enhancing administrative procedure and boosting institutional performance. The significant implement of traditional traditional management ideas is lacking in the setting of public teacher training institutions. For these institutions to adjust to the shifting demands the education sector, they frequently needs a more adaptable and dynamic strategy exploring traditional management concepts like the span of control, division of labor, and formalized process may improve administrative procedures and organizational effectiveness. This study has been done by Mammon and Antonio in 2023. Sometimes I have done some literature reviews and theoretical uh, underpinning this study, like I did uh, classical management, scientific management, bureaucratic theory, and same time behavioral management, human relationship theory. So for this study, I have done mixed method research to collect the data and for the analyzing this study. In this regard, there were 10 research questions. Just I want to one share with you that do the principles of teacher training institutions utilize organization in their day-to-day administrative practices? Another question, do the principles of teacher training institutions utilize direction in their day-to-day administrative practices? Sometimes some hypotheses were checked in this study. I would like to share only one or two. Uh, the one was the administrative practices by the principles of teacher training institutions have a common purpose. Another hypothesis was administrative practices by the principles of teacher training institutions have have coordinated efforts. Conclusion. Conclusion of this studies aim to investigate the administrative practices of teacher training institutions. So, this is a conclusion of the study. Recommendations. The final the finding showed that teacher training institutions hold significant practical implications for the education system, teacher quality, and student learning outcomes. These implications span various areas and are essential for effective teacher preparation and development. Therefore, institutions so these are the recommendations. These are the recommendations for policymakers. For policymakers, recommendations. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, all of you. Allah Hafiz.